Hey guys, happy Monday! It's the last day of June, which is hard to believe. I feel like June just started. But when you jump on, say hello, hit the heart button. It's the last day of the month, which means we're going to do one final project with this month's club. Once June is over, you can no longer get this month's club. It's called Donut Dream. And actually, this is only going to be my third project with it this month. Normally I do 4 to 5, but this month's been crazy. But it's this super cute Donut Dream, and you get all these different donuts on here. And then you also get these magnets. It's a pack of 6, I believe. So you get these little magnets. They look like this, and they're magnetic on one side. And then you get 3 colors, which are Currant Jam, Peony, and Bright Whites. And then you get a free mini squeegee with your first shipment. And if you join Perks first, you get 30% off of it, as well as everything else on my talk site. And Perks is $20 a month, and you get that $20 back in product credit. But like I said, it's the last day to get this month's club, and I'm pretty excited about this month, or this project. I think it's going to be really cute. As you guys can see, we have some Dunkin cutouts here, and we're going to do a round. We're going to use our 16-inch door round. You guys know this is one of my favorites, so I thought this would make a really cute door round. We're going to put a polka dot pattern on the bottom, and then when you guys order this, you can choose either iced or hot, because I know some of you are hot coffee drinkers and some of you are iced. I am an iced latte kind of girl. I had quit Dunkin for like a year. I took it back up, whatever, we all have our own vices, right? But I do love me a Dunkin iced latte, so I thought this would be really cute. So when you guys jump on, say hello. You're going to comment Dunkin, D-U-N-K-I-N. When you join, let me know if you guys are a Dunkin fan, if you're a Starbucks fan, if you don't do coffee at all, you know, iced, hot, iced coffee, iced latte, hot latte, all the things, right? How are you guys? Happy Monday! I'm Brittany with Hilton Designs. If you see that, we're live up here in live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay, so comment hashtag replay. Like I said, comment Dunkin. We just listed these, so they're available. You can choose hot or iced, and if you guys are a member with us, you know you get something a little bit special that actually ends today, because tomorrow we'll have new cutouts for next month's club. At the end, I'll show you guys next month's club as well, if I can find it. Yeah, it's right here. So we're gonna get started, because this is gonna take a little bit. We're actually gonna play with some resin. When I was at TalkCon, I played with resin for the first time, and it was the UV resin with the flashlight. The flashlights are currently out of stock, but they'll restock at some point, but this is still in stock. This is the UV resin, and then you use the flashlight to harden it. Then we're gonna put some sprinkles on our donuts. I actually ordered these sprinkles from Amazon. They're in my Amazon link, but I think this is gonna be really, really cute. No coffee, but love the Boston cream donuts. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for the congratulations. We had a great, great time. Let me get my timer set. Like I said, hit the heart button, sprinkle, comment Dunkin. Every 10 minutes, a timer will go off, and we'll pull somebody to go into our Sunday Funday baskets. We're gonna get started. I think this is gonna be fun. So let me grab something to paint with. I'm gonna paint out both the hot and ice, just so you guys can see both, but I'm gonna use the ice because, you know, but this is how this works. So these just pop on here like so. So this piece doesn't need painted. And then we're gonna paint all these pieces. And then the DD is scored.
What's the double D stand for?
You're so stupid. Isn't it cute? You don't do coffee at all? I love me some coffee. So I was trying to think about this, you guys. So obviously the letters are gonna be, these are actually the perfect colors for the Dunkin logo, raspberry sorbet and orange peel. So the letters are gonna be a mixture of those, as well as the straw. Like when you get iced coffee, it's clear, but we can't paint something clear. So I'm thinking just about going white, but I don't know if I should just do the outer part in black as like an outline. What do you think? Like this whole outer part right here? Just the outer?
Make everything pop.
Yeah. So I think this whole piece is going to be black.
Makes sense to me.
And then this is going to be camel, because it's going to be like the coffee itself. So that'll be camel. And then that's going to be the straw. This is also a part of the straw. And then everything else I think I'm going to do white.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
Other than the letters. So then these pieces all need to be camel as well, because they go underneath of the coffee. Or underneath of the letters. In between the letters. Whatever I'm trying to say. Yeah, comment Dunkin. So all these ones are going to be white. That's going to be white. Okay, I think we have a method to our madness here. So Mark's going to start painting with me as well. Come say hey to the people, Mark. Come say hey. How's your guys' guys' day going? Yes, Suds Buster's in the house. He's here. Do you guys remember when I got this ribbon? This is also my Amazon link, but I thought this would be perfect. That's gonna be cute. We're gonna use that with some orange ribbon at the top. This is gonna be adorable. What's up, Buttercup? What you need? Paint this black.
I could do that. That's all I want to do.
Okay, that's not all you're gonna do, but that's the start.
It's the only black thing?
It is gonna be so cute. I'm excited about
Want all
this.
these black too? Make it easy?
Yeah, some of them. No, these will be. So on my way to Dunkin', probably on my way to Dunkin' will be black. Dunkin' is obviously going to be the other colors. These need to be Dune. So Mark's going to start on that, and I'm going to start on this.
I can do that for you.
You can do that for me. Well, thanks.
I can do that.
You can do that for me. Hi, Sally. Yeah, I have like a little bit of a shopping problem, so that's probably why I find the cutest ribbon. Actually, I haven't bought it in a while. Are you going to donate this to your local Dunkin'? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe.
As long as they donate her coffee.
Yeah, if they donate me coffee, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, it's probably going to go on my door for right now because I think it's really cute. And most of the time, I probably am on my way to Dunkin', unless I'm crafting. Mark is up and down.
I'm right here.
He's here, but he's up and down. You know, I don't know. You love your Dunkin' coffee. Are you hot or cold, Patty? Which one do you prefer? Wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? This is gonna be, I'm gonna do this in espresso, I think. So these pieces I'm gonna do in white. We'll make it pop a little bit. We'll do espresso, and then there's like steam coming up from the hot one. We'll do that as well. But again, today's the last day for a bunch of things. If you guys remember with us, today's the last day for the club colors. Those are in the VIP group. Today's the last day for this month's club. It's the last day for our patriotic sale. 30% off all patriotic. It's the last day for our Etsy sale. 13% off everything on Etsy. The barns, we sold a ton of those already, and we haven't even done them live, so we're super grateful to you guys for that.
I just created a whole new section for them on Etsy.
Yeah.
The only add-on right now is Christmas, but I got so many ideas.
Yeah, he's excited. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one. All right, I'm gonna do these in espresso for our coffee. I think this is gonna be so cute, you guys. I just dipped it in white when I said I was gonna use espresso. My word. My goodness. You love coffee? Me too. I was making my own at home. I was doing really good for a long time, but you know what? I only live once. A latte a day keeps the doctor away. I don't think that's a saying, but I'm gonna make it one. You love their culottes? My kids used to drink those. Now Parker is obsessed with, there's some Sabrina Carpenter refresher, but he really likes the refreshers. The girls like the frozen hot chocolates. We don't get them very often though because it's a whole lot of sugar that they don't need. Isn't the iced coffee cup so cute, Denise? Yeah, the whole listing is on Etsy, so you guys can grab that on Etsy. And like I said, if you guys remember with us, this applies for that extra special thing that we offer you guys, if you know what I'm saying.
No, what do you mean?
We probably should have just done everything in espresso. It would have made more sense than black, but whatever. Too late, he says. Can you believe that? My brain is still in Kansas? Something like that. I don't know. I still don't feel caught up on my sleep. That's for darn sure. So this is just the steam, like I mentioned. And at the end, I'll show you guys all the different projects we did with this month's club. Wink, wink. Yeah, the frozen hot chocolate is good. I've tried theirs. Parker had me try his refresher yesterday. I'll be honest, there hasn't been a refresher that I've tried that I've liked. I never order one, but like my friend will get one, Shonda, or the kids will get one, and they'll be like, try this, and I'll try it, and I'm like, yuck. Yeah, the frozen hot chocolates are a ton of calories. You are correct on that one. All right, this is gonna be like the Dunkin' coffee. It's gonna be around all the letters, so I'm gonna paint this in camel, because this is kind of like what I like my iced coffee to look like, camel. So we're just gonna get all this painted, and everything's gonna lock down in here. I think this is pretty cool, you guys. I like it a lot. You tried the new cookie dough? I haven't tried that one. I've been doing the brown sugar. That's like my favorite right now. I really like the pistachio, but that's gone now. So I've been doing the brown sugar. They had one last summer that was s'mores, and it was amazing. But they didn't bring it back, which is always a bummer. But at Christmas time, they have the toasted white chocolate, and that's probably my all-time favorites. I love that one. So good. When we were in Kansas City, I ordered Dunkin each morning and ordered each of my teenies that wanted a coffee Dunkin. Yeah, Laura, I know you love your coffee. She brought me Dutch Bros. I had never tried Dutch Bros. So the one morning I had ordered her Dunkin' and she ordered me Dutch Bros. So we each had 2 coffees, which whatever, like, you know, not gonna be mad about that. But anyway, she ordered me Dutch Bros. And it was, I think it's called the Caramelizer. It was really good because we don't have Dutch Bros around us. But it was good. She said that's like her favorite. They have that near them because she's in Kentucky. But it was good for sure. I know, Denise, I get it. I know. They give you, like, they come out with a really good one. Like I said, that s'mores one, did anybody else try that one last year in the summer? It was so good. It might not even been last year. Maybe it was the year before. No, it was last year. I don't know. Who knows? Losing my mind. All right, so that's Camel. I'm gonna call that one good. It is gonna be adorable, isn't it? I'm excited. And then there's these tiny little pieces that lock down inside of the letters. So I'm just gonna paint those camel as well because it's like the part of the background. And you'll be able to tell like what goes with what as you're doing it. And like I said, this is only if you buy the iced coffee one. If you buy the hot coffee one, it's a lot easier. Yeah, the brown sugar one is really, really good. It's my favorite at the moment. I used to get caramel all the time and then I got sick of it. Not from Dunkin' anyway, I haven't been getting the caramel. Kristen is at the doctor in BG right now and I'm having him stop at Dutch on the way home. I have to take Sophie to, I decided to go, well, I'm going live for two reasons. Sophie has open gym tonight for basketball at 6 o'clock. And then it's the last of the month. So I wanted to go live with you guys and do one final project for this month's club. So that's what we're doing. All right, this one here, I need to look at a picture. Thanks, Deborah. I gotta look at a picture of a Dunkin' iced coffee cup. So this one I'm gonna do in orange. That's not right. That's not the right cup. I have a different cup. Okay, so D, they're all a little bit different, but it's okay.
Any other doom?
Orange, no. This one's gonna be pink. This one's gonna be orange. D, U is gonna be pink. Okay, it's gonna be that. Can you guys tell I'm like really thinking this through right here?
Building our coat.
IN is gonna be orange or opposite, one of the two. What more? No, they'll be okay. Timer's going off. It's gonna be Eileen Las Calzo. That's probably not correct.
What's the new name?
But you're gonna go in the Sunday Funday basket. Eileen. I gotta go back up. Yeah, we're gonna play with some resin today too. Is it Las Calzo? I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. Either way, you're going in the Sunday Funday basket every Sunday or Monday, whatever day we go live. We choose a winner. I knew what I was doing here. If you have water razors on hand, may I purchase? Yes, but they also are back in stock. So if you want to order them from the website, you can do that as well. I did not do the barn yet. We mentioned yesterday we're not going to do it live until probably the 2nd because tomorrow's the 1st. All right, all these are going to be orange.
We're probably going to do I want to do the Christmas one.
I'm looking at the wrong one again. Yeah, we might do both. We'll see. All right, these are going to be pink. It's like a little... All right, I think this is going to be good. We'll figure this out. And then all these pieces I'm just going to do in white. All these little weird pieces. And then this is just what everything locks together on. So let's go ahead and get these painted in white really quick. Again, it doesn't matter about the sides on these. That's one thing about stuff like this that like kind of locks together. You don't have to like clean up the sides as much, which is nice. Yeah, if you guys missed it, we went live quick yesterday. We showed that barn. Mark worked so hard on that.
There's a lot more to come, so you got to get it.
Yeah, I think a lot of you guys really, really liked it because we got quite a few orders. So thank you to everybody who ordered. You're awesome. We're going to start getting those shipped out. soon as we can. We're getting everything else caught up at the moment. Mark has not been feeling the best, as you guys know, so he wasn't able to get a lot of the finished goods shipped out when I was gone. So we're working on that. We've already shipped some. Miss Jennifer Herman, we shipped yours. If you watch this, you have 3 boxes coming because we had to separate it into 3 different boxes. So it's on its way. Mark actually took it to the post office. All right, there's all those pieces. That's the straw. All right, so I'm gonna start painting my letters now. So we're gonna use raspberry sorbet and orange peel. This is a brand new thing of raspberry sorbet, but I thought these were pretty perfect for Dunkin colors. This obviously needs mixed up. So let's give it a little stir. You guys are just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment Dunkin. I know, I'm excited to do the barn too. I cannot wait. It's gonna take a little bit though, so that's why I knew today I needed to do something with this month's club because today's the last month or day to get it. And then tomorrow's the 1st, so we're gonna go live and use next month's club and talk about the promos and all that good stuff. So we'll probably go live together on the 2nd, which is what, Wednesday? All right, so there's raspberry sorbet. And then we'll do orange peel. Yeah, isn't it perfect? And I'm also gonna use some peony for some of the donuts. We're gonna do like a vanilla donut with sprinkles, strawberry, and then chocolate. So we'll have a little bit of everything. Okay, let me get another sponge brush here. And we're just gonna start painting. I think I'll do these ones in raspberry sorbet. Again, the sides don't matter on these, which is kind of nice for a change, because normally you guys know I'm always trying to be really careful and particular about my sides of my letters. Hi, Marsha. We're doing a Dunkin round. I think this is going to be so cute. Last day to get this month's club. Like I said, if you guys jump on, tell me what's your favorite way to have coffee. If you're not a coffee drinker, what's your favorite drink? If you are a coffee drinker, where is your favorite place to get it? Mark actually likes his coffee from home, and he actually just found, I think he told you guys the other day, he's all about the Dollar General brand of, what is it?
Donut shop.
Donut shop.
Super cheap, super easy.
He likes it. Yeah, I posted a this or that in the VIP group as well, but I'll show at the end this next month's club. I think it's cute. We came up with something really cute for it as far as cutouts go. Today's also the last day to get our craft box and our club cutouts. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was the worst month we've ever had for a craft box and club cutouts, ever. Like, we've never sold like less than 10, ever, that I can tell, and we sold like way less than that. It was not a good month for that. But as you guys know, if you're members with us, we give you guys 30% off of those all month long. But today's the last day, and then tomorrow we'll have a new craft box and new cutouts. And I think you guys are really gonna like next month's craft box for sure. And the club cutouts are really cute too. The craft box is right here behind me. It's the Sweet Liberty with the pie and then the number 4. And then these were the club cutouts we came up with, the star stripes and sprinkles. And then of course we're using the donuts again. And then we also did another project I'll show you guys here in a minute with the donut stand thing. Coffee with cream. Yes. Yeah, we have a launch next month. Next month's gonna be very exciting. Very exciting. Hi Carolyn, how are you? Okay, I think I have that one figured out. So then we just need, where did I put the cup? Oh, Mark has it. The second D is the one that's pink. So hopefully I'm doing this right. I'm looking at their actual coffee cup so I can get it correct. All right, we got the pink done, and then we're gonna do the letters here. So I'm gonna do every other one. So I'll do these all in raspberry sorbet. We even got the legit font, you guys. I downloaded this font. I paid for it, downloaded it. Gotta be legit, you know. Everybody can tell the Dunkin font when they see it.
I didn't even notice.
You didn't? How did you not notice? It's all about the details, Mark. You don't know that by now?
Well, I do. What if it's something I know about?
He's funny. So the kids they got here yesterday. They're here tonight, and then they leave tomorrow because they're going camping with their dad before the 4th of July. So the schedule's a little bit wonky, actually, like all the way through July, because we have some stuff going on and they have some stuff going on. But we've been working together really well, which is nice. So they go back to their dad, and then they'll come back to us on the 4th, which is my mom's birthday as well. So we're celebrating and having like a barbecue, and then gonna see fireworks. So they're gonna go camp with their dad and stepmom up in Watkins, which is actually where we're going to see fireworks and stuff. So they'll have a good time. All right, I think we're done with raspberry sorbet. I'm gonna do the straw and raspberry sorbet as well. It's got raspberry sorbet, or it would have the pink and the orange on it, but we're just gonna go with pink just because it's pretty thin. Make it nice, you guys. Alright, so I think I'm done with this one for now. Now I'm going to use orange peel. So let's close this up. Napping sounds like a good idea, right? I also like to make my own at home in the Keurig. I also can't fathom the prices of buying from. I know, right? It is very expensive. Heather's napping. Oh, I'm glad she's resting.
You want to switch cardboards? I'll take the ones you hit them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like roughing them out the whole how you want it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna take, you can take that and that. Where'd I put that little tiny piece? Right here. Mark's sanding all of our pieces for us. And then all these are just gonna be painted orange. And then I just have to paint the bottom of my round, which I probably should have done first. Let's do that really fast right now before we go any farther. Because I'm going to do a pattern on the bottom with some polka dots just to give it a little fun flair.
Is it really close to the color?
I know, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to grab our round again. This is the 16-inch round that's on my chalk sites. Where's my lid for my... Aren't the colors fun? I'm sure making Dunkin look good. Well, thanks. I'll take it. Alright, so we're going to pop this open. Again, this is on my chalk site. It's a 16-inch rustic brown. And I'm going to tape it off. And I'm going to paint a portion on the bottom in, I think I'm just going to do white. Because I'm going to do the polka dots in the 2 colors. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm just going to grab some placement tape. This is restocked, by the way. We have a bunch of family coming in for the 4th. And we're surprised my mom stepped out of the vow renewal. Oh my gosh! 40th anniversary? That's so fun! I don't blame you. I'd be excited too. Jenny, it's not. You're going to go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. Let me reset my timer. Thank you for commenting. Oh, is she a huge Dunkin fan? Yeah, so you can order it right from the website or right from the Etsy store, and it's 13% off. That ends today. Yes, it's on there. It's under the club cutouts, Denise.
Yeah.
So you have to go to the actual club listing.
And then there's either iced or hot.
Yeah, and then you just choose iced or hot. All right, so I'm just going to tape this off. I just want to section. Let me see. So this is where the coffee's going to go on the end. I just want to see here how tall. I know I want it to hang off a little bit. I think that's actually going to be good. So I'll just take this section off and we'll just paint this in white quick. Yes, go to the website. It's under club for June.
Just search donut.
Yeah, search donut and it'll pop right up
It's in
for
the
you.
features though.
Yeah, it's in the featured section too. All right, where'd this come from? I don't know, but we're gonna use it. So I'm gonna use bright white again. It's a new one. Why do I keep grabbing that one? Hi Jackie, how are you? Thank you guys for jumping on. You're going to your aunt's? Awesome. I'm trying to get everything caught up. Slowly getting there, but of course tomorrow's the 1st, which you guys know is always a little bit chaotic.
That guy's a visit mom.
Yeah, and it's my mother-in-law's birthday, so Mark's gonna. I thought you said she wasn't gonna be home though.
Well, she's not from 9 to 3. She's not, but I gotta.
Oh, go after you mean?
Yeah, I have to.
Well, you'll have to like take the kids and then go over or something.
Well, I thought the kids had to be back at.
2, yeah.
Oh, you mean drop them off first?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I have my promo live. I think I scheduled it for 3 or 4. I can't remember. I got it really thick right there. I'm just fixing that. I'm just gonna paint this in white. I'm just gonna do 1 coat and I'll sand it down as well. Today is so dreary. It was sunny here. It's super humid. It's always humid. But the sun has been out. After this, I'm gonna grill some dinner. We're just having ham steaks and potatoes and a vegetable of some kind. Something easy. Nothing's easier than throwing a ham slice on the grill, if you know what I mean. All right. And then I'm just gonna get the sides too. A lot of excess right there. All right, that's probably good. We'll peel our tape off, let this dry a little bit, and then we'll be ready to sand it a little bit, wax it, and then put our pattern down. You guys, I'm covered in paste. Just like being at the movies, I'm eating popcorn, drinking soda. Nice! You know I love me some popcorn. All right, peel this off. You know our placement tape leaves like perfect lines every time. We're gonna set that to the side, let that dry a little bit. And then we just have to finish painting these in orange, and then we'll be done painting. Going to your parents' house for a Saturday, or for a picnic? Nice. Yeah, we always, like I said, my mom's birthday's on the 4th of July, so we always celebrate her, and then of course we see fireworks and stuff, but my brother's birthday's on the 5th, and he's turning 40, you guys. He's gonna be 40. On Saturday, right? Is Saturday the 4th or 5th?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're having his wife's throwing him a big 80s themed birthday party. So we're gonna go. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Can you bring anything? Heck yeah! Come on.
Yeah, you can bring everything.
Up. I was gonna say down, but it's up. All right. So just gotta paint these in orange peel. I told you guys I got my hair cut before ChalkCon, and she said that my layers were like really, really dead. So I had like the most hair taken off that I've had in a really long time. Like some of my layers, like back here, are like, look how short they are. Like real short, like really short. Your daughter's birthday is also the 4th. Nice. So she's a little firecracker too, huh? That's what my mom always says. She's a firecracker.
Oh, good.
Mark, you're such a dork. Orange peel does not cover well. That's one thing I will tell you. So I might have to do 2 coats.
At least it all locks together, so it's super easy.
Yeah, other than some of these pieces, but that's okay. Yeah, orange peel is, I don't know, just never been one that like covers super well. It's a little bit transparent, so that one's probably gonna need 2 coats, but that's okay. You ordered the barn? Yay! Thank you so much, Lisa. I think a lot of you guys really like those, which we're super glad because Mark worked really hard. He was like, I worked so hard on it, and what if nobody buys it? I said, Mark, somebody's gonna buy it. And of course, a bunch of you guys did.
So many ideas for like autumn, fall,
Yeah,
Halloween.
There's
gonna
awesome.
be a lot of different themes. It's gonna be pretty cool.
It's gonna be awesome. Yep, if you guys are just joining us, comment Dunkin for the supply list. Like I said, join our club. Today's the final day to get in on this month's club. She's always thought the fireworks were just for her. Oh my gosh, my mom's the same way. When she was younger, she's like, it's all for me. All this stuff's for me. She always believed that. But now she just says it's for her, you know. Hi, Samara. How are you? This is a little comma. I'm not going to worry about the sides of these ones because they're the little ones lock into the other parts. But these ones are like on the round, so you'll see the sides. Hi, Tracy. We're doing a Dunkin round. This is really, really cute.
What time is that thing today?
6. Why, you got somewhere to be?
Oh no. Probably not.
Speaking of, I'm taking Sophie to basketball open gym, and I'm meeting my mom at Dunkin for coffee. Your uncle's birthday is on the 4th. Oh, really? My mom was born on the 4th of July. I'm going to do resin on the donuts. And it was during a thunderstorm, and her mom almost named her Stormy. I can't imagine if her name was Stormy. It would be so weird. Mark almost just fell. Hi, Carolee. So instead of Stormy, she was named Kimberly. That's a pretty big difference. Yes, I know. He's excited about it too. He's like, I haven't been this. He's like, I don't want to use the word passionate, but this passionate about one of my projects in a long time. I'm like, it's not a bad thing to be passionate. It's a good thing.
Spend a lot of time on it, so it can all be.
All right, can you dry these and do one more coat for me while I start on the rest, sir? Please and thank you.
Can I say no?
No,
Or-
you can't. You can't say no to me. Hi, Mary. Okay, let me wipe myself off and then we can start putting all this together. Okay, so I think I'm going to start gluing this together first. So this goes on the outer part. I really do wish we had done that in espresso instead of black, but I think it'll be alright. So I'm just going to glue everything down here. You wanted Liberty to go with Olivia. That would have been cool, Liberty, for somebody born on the 4th. Parker goes to school with a girl named Liberty. All the kids are L names. So there's Langley, Liberty, Lincoln. I don't know. There's some other ones I feel like, but I can't remember. Lots of L's. All right, so I'm just using tacky glue. We're gonna start gluing this together. So this is gonna glue onto our back piece. Just like so. Isn't it cute? I think it's adorable. I like it. I'm just getting some of the excess glue off that came out the sides, even though it won't really matter. But my mom sent me some really, really pretty ribbon. She was at Michael's. And she saw some really cute ribbon. It was like pink and blue and I don't even know. I haven't been to Michael's in a while, but it was pretty. Okay, so there's that part. Then this part glues in here. This is the one we painted in camel to look like our coffee. And again, this is only if you order the iced one. There's 2 options, hot or iced. Love all your work. Well, thank you so much, Renee. You're so sweet. So that all locks in there. And then all the letters are gonna lock in as well. All these pieces. Pop right in there. I wasn't sure about the black and white, but I think it's okay. That one goes in the top. When I do the Dunkin link, the barn comes up and I can't oh, shoot. That's my fault. It's because I okay, I'll fix it. Hold on a second. I know why. 1 second. I'll fix it right now. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment Dunkin. Let me just, so you have to go to the June Club Donut Dream, and that's where it pops up. The timer just went off. It's gonna be Janice Handyside.
We'll probably change the picture.
Yeah, we'll change the picture, but let me just edit this quick so that it's not confusing. And then, like I said, you just select hot or ice. Let me write down Janice's name. Janice Handyside. And we reset our timer. So because you already commented once, Janice, it's not gonna let you comment again, but I'll just reply to your comment right here with the correct one. Yeah, it's not saying you don't have the club. This is just for the cutouts. We have different cutouts for the club, and that's why it's not the club itself. It's just the cutouts. Okay, now this piece gets glued in. Goes like this. And then these pieces. And then the straw pops down in there. Isn't this cute how it like all locks together. I think it's adorable. One or two ways this can go, and I think I have it the wrong way, don't I? Yep. And then this tiny little piece right here is also part of the straw. Okay. And this tiny little piece goes down in. Isn't it fun? I think it's really cute. This is just a really, really skinny piece, but pop that in there. And then these ones all pop down inside. Yeah, Layla, how's your summer break going so far? You have any fun plans? I love projects like this where like everything, I don't know what just, everything like pops down in and it's just like satisfying. I don't know. Something about it. Goes over here. The link to this project is not showing bringing up the project. It is. It's just, like I said, the thing. If you go to Tilton Laser Designs, you literally just type donut. It'll pop up and it shows the other donut project we did, and then you just have to click hot or iced, and it'll change like the picture when you do it. It's, I promise, it's there. Like a puzzle, locking everything together. Isn't it so cute? Yes, Lisa, we will send whatever we owe you. We keep track of all that. Where's this one go? Here. So if you like puzzles, this one's for you. Aiden and I will be taking our first plane ride next week. Nice! New York? Oh, fun. Are you going to like New York City? Or where are you going? That'll be fun. And there's these little tiny pieces that go down in the letters. Like that. And this one goes right here. This is so stinking cute. Mark still has all the orange ones, so we'll finish this up in just a second. So there's most of those. And we have the hot coffee. My husband and I might do a day trip on Saturday in Mystic Village. That sounds fun. Alright, so this is for the hot one. Again, you won't get both. It's just whichever one you select. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? I was just talking about you. Did you hear me? Were your ears burning? I said we shipped your order. We took it to the post office, and it was 3 boxes. We had to put it in 3. Hi, Layla. I told you we were going to include some free stuff, though, and Mark forgot. So I added it to my list for the next time that you order something. Mark forgot to put it in there. He hasn't been feeling the best, so we'll just blame it on that. But I have it on my list, so I won't forget. All right, where do those other white pieces go? Right here. Thanks, honey.
There.
Thank you.
Okay. Are all the pieces sanded?
Mm-hmm. The hot one's obviously a lot easier, as you can tell. Just everything just pops down in. And
I
then
call
you just-
iced coffee to me are high maintenance people. Regular coffee or simple people.
whatever. There we go. So there's the hot coffee. coffee, and then it has these will go coming out of it, the steam. Now we just have to finish up this, and then we can start putting together the rest of it. I'm loving this. Cannot find this project anyplace. Carolyn, go to Tilton Laser Designs.
It's under the club.
It's under Club, and it's also called Donut Dream. If you just search Donut, D-O-N-U-T, it'll pop right up. Hi, buddy. Look what I'm making. It's cute. I took the wrong way.
Hi guys.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
Everybody's following you, must be.
Good
What are
morning.
you doing? Hi. Alright, almost done with this part. And then we just have to add our little pattern to the bottom. There we go. So there's the iced coffee, there's the hot coffee. We gotta do our donuts, we're gonna do some resin, and we're gonna do our pattern on the bottom here. Everybody's saying hey to you, Parker.
Hi.
Oh,
I've never.
okay, love you.
Okay.
Say hi. No, you're not gonna come on here and blow bubbles. It's not gonna happen. I straightened her hair today and she put a bunch of makeup on. She's got her hair all messed up, so I see. Alright, we're just gonna get this dry quick.
Ooh, sprinkles.
Yeah, I got these like faux sprinkles. These are in my Amazon link. I thought these would be really cute.
Hey. You're not listening. You're going inside.
Hi, Mom.
Another thing. We're all saying hi to you.
Hi.
What do you smell like? Do you spray something on?
I'm gonna the different things and bags
Oh.
first.
Alright. It's dry, and then I'm just gonna take a 220 grit to the top of it. You gotta get out of my way, baby.
These look real.
They're real.
Yeah, they're real. You want a bite? Alright, we're just gonna smooth this out with a 220 grit, because we're gonna use our watercolor dot pattern on here. I thought that would be cute. And I might just do camel. I think camel would be cute in this.
Go inside and grab a couple rolls of paper towel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You can't be
I'm gonna use an 80 grit on the edges here a little bit. That just smooths it out so that when we go to put our transfer on, we get nice smooth lines. Doesn't she have beautiful hair? Her hair is just like mine though. It's so thick. So thick. Alright, so then we're just gonna wax this. And then we're gonna use our pattern. And I decided I'm gonna use camel because I think camel will be cute instead of doing the other color. Diane Winnie, you're gonna go in the Sunday Funday basket. Thank you for commenting. Diane Winnie. I reset the timer. I don't love how the black looks. I don't know if it's just because it's
Pretty.
we're gonna have to use this twice, but I'm just gonna peel it off. These are reusable silkscreen transfers for those that are new to our page. We're just gonna put it on here. Fuzz it up.
Maybe I should have been.
I don't know, I'm trying to think of what it should have been, because it
This
doesn't look
some
right.
should have been camel, I guess, just to make it all coffee looking. Except like the top lid or something. It's hard to.
Still cool, just doesn't, I don't know, just not what I was picturing, I guess. Alright, we're gonna just line this up here. I'm gonna do, instead of, so I don't have to use the placement tape, I'm just gonna make it so the polka dots are right at the very, like right where the line. Or right underneath the line, I should say. And I'm just gonna take a, mark it with a T up here, just so I know that that's the right corner that I'm gonna line it up with. And I'm gonna use camel. I'm gonna grab a small squeegee. And we're just gonna spread this all over our transfer. I need a new thing of camo soon.
Like new?
I should be okay, I think, for this one, but I'm gonna need it soon. Okay. So like I said, I tried resin for the first time at ChalkCon, which I hadn't played with it at all, which is shocking because we've had it for a little while now. But I really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. So we're going to use it on our donuts and add some sprinkles and stuff. It's going to be cool. So we're going to peel this up. Look how cute.
Oh my god, just say a couple rolls, she's bringing the entire pack.
Probably couldn't get it open. So there is the first side. We just have to line that up and finish it up. So look how cute that is. What do you guys think? Hit the heart button. Hi, Darcy. Black can be, yeah, it could be my little koozie cover. You're right. Hopefully you guys found it. Like I said, it's just under the donut lip thing. What?
I didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't eat all of them, but that's okay.
I don't have to remember that.
I forgot about it twice. So, actually I ripped them off there. So just.
Now she's throwing paper towels around. Isn't it so cute? I was gonna do like, go back and forth with the red and black, but this is like, it's called watercolor because it's like meant to look like really like rustic looking and distressed, which I love. And I love me a good polka dot pattern. The keyword is Dunkin, D-U-N-K-I-N. Isn't it so cute? You enjoyed Dunkin when you were out east? Yeah, it's more of an East Coast thing, right?
It's so hot out there.
So I just want to make sure this side's mostly dry. I love you, baby. I won't be much longer, okay? I'll come in and we'll have dinner. Yeah, it's only under club, like I said, but if you search D-O-N-U-T, it'll pop right up. I promise. It's there. Alright, that side's done. So I'm just going to grab the transfer back. Mark already cleaned it. You just clean it with tap water and a board eraser. They get their stickiness right back, so we're going to fuzz it again. Isn't it cute, Connie? And again, I'm just going to keep that T up at the top right. And I'm just going to line this up with the last one I did, which, well, that was the end of it, so I think I can just go over here. Is it down a little bit? It is down a little bit. Which one's this? That'll be close, I think, if I go like that.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Just checked again.
People are
I didn't.
just struggling, I think, for some reason.
Because it's under the club, so it seems. I thought about making a separate one, but it's also.
I'm gonna go over
At
there.
some point we could make it separate because people still might like it.
Yeah.
It's easier to find. But.
Okay. Finish this part up right here. Obviously I'm avoiding the ones I've already done, so I'm not going to do those over there. Same thing, just spread your paste through, get your excess off. And we'll peel it up. Toasted coconut donuts, ooh. Alright, so there is the first part, and then of course we're going to have probably on my way to Dunkin here, and then the coffee on the side. And then we have some donuts we have to chop really quick. So that's what we're gonna do next. And like I said, I'm gonna do some of the donuts. Mark already painted them. He just painted them in Dune for me. That's just the background. It comes with 4. Like I said, the club transfer this month has 12 different donuts on it. And so this lines up with certain ones. So I'm gonna do, I think it's this one. And then I don't think the rest really matter, but I wanted the ones with like, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think I'll just do that one. That one's that one, correct? And then this one is, which one? This one. I don't think it really like matters. I think I want to use that one on most of them because that way I can do, we're doing like, you know, like the Dunkin' Donuts that are with the frosting and then the sprinkles, like chocolate frosted, strawberry frosted, all that stuff. Lisa, we do have 16-inch rounds on Etsy, but these are the ones from our chalk site that come like this. They're like a little bit more, you know, they're called rustic because they have, you know, they're brown already. We won a bunch of different awards, Suzanne. If you watched the live yesterday, we went live and we showed all of our awards. It was pretty awesome. Pretty proud. I'm more proud of my team, to be honest with you. I was so proud of them. All right, we're gonna line these up, and I want to do. So this was my plan here. We're gonna do pink, espresso, vanilla.
How do you do like the present?
You'll see. I'm gonna show you if you watch. Or maybe I just want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I think. What are you doing? So this one has the sprinkles on it. We'll do that one. Let me get it more in the center. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I missed you when I was gone, so it's always exciting to jump on and hang out with you guys. Got that better. And then this one, we're gonna do here. So what did I just say? These two are gonna be pink, then I'm gonna do one chocolate and one vanilla. So let's do vanilla really quick, which is more like white, right? The icing looks white, so we'll just go with that. And then, like I said, we're gonna add some sprinkles and some resin on this, and it's gonna be pretty cool. Isn't it so cute? So there's the vanilla donuts. Now I'm gonna do, so we're gonna use peony for the strawberry frosted, which is also very similar to their strawberry frosted donut. Another squeegee. Elaine's been cleaning my squeegees, so none of them are in there correctly anymore. Ooh. I'll figure out what my light's gonna be. Isn't it so cute? I know, I'm excited. So, I gotta get this clean really quick because we have to do another layer. Mark's gonna clean that for us. And then we can start, actually I think what I'll do first is start gluing down all my pieces really fast. So let me just start placing things down so I know where I want them. I'm done with the bright white, so I can close that up. We just need espresso and one more peony one. So it's gonna have, so I can just use this line right here to make sure these are nice and straight. And then the coffee, so whether you got the iced one or you get the hot one, that can go right here. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't love this one. I might have to repaint it at some point, but I think I'm just gonna go with this one because I just like the way it looks better. Teresa Sharzi, you're gonna go in the Sunday Funday baskets. I would, if I had to repaint this, I would probably, like Mark said, do either espresso or camel, just because the black, I feel like it's like a little bit too, I don't know, harsh or something. Yeah, their donuts are good too, right? Let me write down your name, Teresa. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the hot coffee. I like me a hot coffee in the winter, but I kind of stick with iced coffee.
I'll still take a picture with it.
Yeah. And then all these are gonna go on there. So it's gonna be on, no, probably on my way.
Whose name?
I already wrote it down.
Oh.
So probably, I think what I'll do is put a piece of placement tape right above. I want these to be nice and straight. So I think what I need to do is just put that way I can get those straight on there. Isn't it so cute? But I want to make sure my spacing is good. So that's going to end right there. And then all these, where's the L right there? So probably on my way. I put it down just a little bit.
I think the couple of them will too. Just gonna hang off it.
Oh yeah. There we go. Look how cute. Okay. So we got that. Now I can just start gluing these down. I'm gonna leave the tape there just to kind of give myself, you know, a guide.
Go order.
Yeah. You want a paintbrush?
Mm.
That'll probably be the better, easier way. I missed a comment in the beginning, but I said vanilla and camel for the coffee and cup. Oh, did you? Oh, that probably would have been a lot better. You're right, Katie. It says probably on my way to Dunkin. Isn't it cute? And of course we have the steam that's gonna come out of the coffee. We're just gonna glue these down right on the line.
Tiny
Yeah,
bit.
I'm literally just putting tiny little dots. How cute is this, you guys? What do you think? I love it. I gotta do my 2 other donuts. Yeah, I think that would have made it a lot less harsh. I agree with you, Katie. Isn't it cool? I love it. Some of the letters are connected, like the A and the B, and then the W and the A. I did, I did Uber Eats when I ordered the,
It's called Uber Eated.
or whatever, when I did the coffee for my team for ChalkCon. It's probably a good thing I don't have that here because it would probably be a really bad thing. Yes, comment Dunkin. How cute is this, you guys? I think it's precious. What steam? There's steam right here. It's gonna come out of it, you'll see. It's kind of like popping up out, like it's gonna kind of glue off the side. The letters say probably on my way to Dunkin.
You'll see in a couple minutes.
Yeah, it's cute.
She turns it around.
Yeah, I gotta have it facing me or else who knows what it would look like when we were done. Wouldn't look right, that's for sure. Even though this glue dries clear, you guys know I always kind of wipe it off just because it bothers me. Isn't it so cute? I know, it's very like
Oh man.
colorful. They're over there. Couple more. Thanks, Cheryl. I think it's cute too. Like I said, we always do one final project on the last day of the month with the club because it's the last day to get this one. And then tomorrow we'll go live and do next month's club, and then the goal is Wednesday to do the barn, which we're super excited to do. So one more letter, and then we'll glue down Dunkin. Actually, I think what I'll do first is chalk my donuts, and then that way they're drying a little bit. So there's that, and I can just peel my tape off. That was just a guide, so that it was, you know, straight as I could make it kind of thing. There we go. So now I'm just gonna do, can you hand me the club transfer? Isn't it so cute? You're to be on your way to Starbucks? Yeah. All right, then we're just gonna do 2 more donuts quick. I'm gonna do this one in peony again. I had, we did this like training, a bunch of us leaders like locked arms and did this training for a bunch of people on our team. And so I had quite a few people come up to me and give me like thank you cards and little gifts. And this one was so cute. Her name was Shannon. She brought me a little, it was a cute like sparkly bag, but it had lotion and spray in it. But she had made me a little card, but the card was made out of one of the donuts from the club. And she put it on like, I think it was like cardstock or something, but she also used like resin and sprinkles like we're about to do. And then the like thank you note was on the back. It was really, really cute. It was very thoughtful of her. I showed my son the barn and his mouth dropped. Oh yeah, I know, right? It does have a lot of pieces, but it's so cute.
It'll be a fun project.
Yes. All right, this one's gonna be chocolate frosted. So we're gonna do espresso. But again, you can use our transfers over and over again. If you join our club, you get this transfer, you get 3-case singles, you get the magnets, and then, like I said, you can buy additional cutouts on our Etsy site. So there's that. We're done chalking. Now we're gonna do some resin and add some like faux sprinkles. So cute. What I'm gonna do here, kind of just get these in place so you can kind of see what we're going for here. So it'll be like that kind of. The steam will glue down better. It'll be a little bit more accurate looking here in a second. The ribbon is going to be perfect. I know, right? Isn't it cute? Yeah, the ribbon is like, it's actually from like an ice cream set, but I thought it would be really cute. We'll make just a little bow for it. And I got some orange. I do wish I had like a brown. But I don't have like a, maybe that brown velvet I can use. We'll see. Yes, I painted them in Doom. Mark did. Yep. Sometimes I use camel, like on all these other ones, on this project and on this one. This is another cutout that we did. We did the donut stand. I did all those in camel first, and then I used peachy keen, vanilla nominee, and ocean mist. Super cute. So I just want to make sure this is mostly dry. You should use gloves when you use the resin. Just keep that in mind. I'm not going to, just because I probably won't get it on me. But then we're going to use some of these sprinkles. Again, these are my Amazon link, as well as the ribbon we're going to use. So what we're going to do is take this, shake it up a little bit. It's got like a fine little, I don't know what I want to call that, tip, but comes out a little bit fast at times. But I just kind of use the tip, or you can take a paintbrush. I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush and just kind of spread it around. I'm going to spread it on top of like where the pink is. See? Gloria Bradley, will you write that down? Make the coffee cups interchangeable for iced or hot. That would be impossible, Sue, but we're not miracle workers.
They're different shapes.
Yeah, it's not. It's a completely different thing.
Where's that? Started?
It was Gloria Bradley. So, and it tells you on the back when you do it, like, use it for you put the light on for 2 to 4 minutes once you get it on there. The last time I did this, I did like not quite this much, so this might take a little bit longer, but we'll figure it out. But I'm literally just going around the outer part and just getting it like a nice thin layer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it kind of, you know, like it makes it look like glaze, and then we're gonna put the sprinkles inside of it.
The only way you could is if you use like magnets or Velcro or something for the cups, but
It would be way too complicated. I worked pretty hard on this for like 2 hours earlier today as it is, so I'm happy with it. Like I said, you can choose hot or ice.
how long does that take to dry?
2 to 4 minutes with the flashlight.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm just going around.
Kind of cool.
It is cool, isn't it?
But then you can like, yeah, I've never done it.
Yeah, I did it for the first time at ChalkCon.
It only took 2 years.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's all it took. So there, I have a good layer of my resin down. And now I'm just gonna take some of my sprinkles. You haven't done your donuts yet? I got some different ones. I got like patriotic ones. I planned to do a whole bunch of different things and it didn't end up happening, but these ones I felt like were the closest to Dunkin sprinkles. But again, they're faux sprinkles, so they're not, you know. Not real sprinkles, but we're just gonna get some in there. As many as you want, I guess. How cute. You guys, that's cute. I don't care who you are. So there's one, and then what you do is just take your flashlight and you just hold it on it for 2 to 4 minutes.
It's cool how it works.
So I'm actually just gonna let Mark do this while I work on the next one.
No.
So you literally just hold it on top until like you don't want it to be tacky anymore. That's the goal. So we're just gonna do this on all of them.
Cool how it's
It could be changed out if you put the cups on with Velcro.
Velcro or something.
Yeah, you could do that, but again, you would have to get both different cups, like you said, Denise. So it's
Plus,
you
most
guys,
people don't want both.
Yeah, it's fine. It is just pick hot or ice. If you want both, get both. You know, it's not that complicated. All right. Again, just going around. The flashlight is out of stock, but it should restock at some point. But the UV resin is still available. We do our best to make things like interchangeable and easy for you guys, but sometimes it's, you know, not everything has to be interchangeable. So,
Yeah, it'd be too much.
yeah. So while it's a great idea, not everything has to be. Yeah, I know. Isn't it cool? I hadn't played with the resin at all. So I was super glad that they decided to do resin at ChalkCon because it finally got me out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Sue. But like I said, not everything has to be interchangeable. We make a lot of things interchangeable, but not everything has to be. Like, it's a small set of cutouts. They're not, like, super expensive or anything. And we still have the 13% off sale going on. That ends today, though. These are so cute. The resin adds so much to them. I love it.
Can you, like, color resin too somehow?
Yeah, I think you can. Like, I thought about adding the
No,
color
now that
to
it's,
it.
like, drying, look at it. It's cool.
It
looks
is really
like
cool. Yeah.
Actually, looks like frosting. It's cool.
It's on your second favorite craft. I know, right, Suzanne? I'm glad chalk's still your favorite, but you are really good with that resin. She does a lot of really cool things. They have a lot of different options now for
I've
resin.
never really, like, I don't know. It'd be fun to use, actually. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I wonder how to use the resin. Yeah. So you just hold it on it and it tells you, like, you don't have to use the flashlight if you don't want. You can still put it, like, in the sunlight.
It's like cute.
And it tells you on the back, like it
it's
says.
already, like, look at it. It's already pretty.
Yeah. With the UV light, it's 2 to 4 minutes. With sunlight, it's 5 to 10 minutes. Cloudy, 20 to 40 minutes. Curing, less than 5 millimeter thickness. So you want it to be, you know, not super thick or anything.
That's cool.
But yeah.
That was pretty good.
All right. So there's the second one.
Hope these are gluten-free, because...
They're gluten-free, honey. So then those are going to go above that. Look how cute this is. Where do you buy your dresses at? Thanks, Autumn. This one's from... I don't know. I think this one's from Bloom Chic. Mark, does that have a tag?
No.
Yeah, it does. It's right here. I can feel it.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah, what's it say?
Oh, I can't see it. I know it. Bloom check?
Bloom Chic. This one is from Bloom Chic.
Bloom check.
Yeah, Suzanne's the resin queen. She does a lot of resin projects. I still need to try, like, our normal resin, but I haven't even, like, we have a ton of molds and stuff. But for me, this is, like, super easy because I don't have to wait. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of patience.
What?
If you can't tell. So again, I'm just going in, using the end of the paintbrush, just getting it as thin as possible so it dries, you know, nice and even.
There's like so many things you could do with it.
I know, it's cool, right?
I have to delve into
I don't know why it took me this long to use it. So cute.
It adds so much to it.
It does, doesn't it?
Do they all have the
It's
sprinkles?
realistic. Yes, everything is 13% off. That ends today. What? Yeah. The frosted ones are all with sprinkles. You can get them without sprinkles, I think, but I just think the sprinkles add something extra to it, so.
When I was a kid, I used to eat the ones with like the cream filling.
Did you?
I don't know, probably was a Dunkin'. This is from the Jubilee, but
Yeah, Mark can't do Dunkin' Donuts. He has celiac, so that's out for him, but in the fall, I make like apple cider donuts that are homemade. They're really good. So they're gluten-free. I make them gluten-free for him.
so cool how a special light dries it.
I know, isn't it cool? Alright, there's the last pink one. Then we just have our vanilla one. Like I said, I bought a bunch of different sprinkles, but I thought these ones, this one came in a pack of like a bunch of different ones. So there's stars. There's actually like little Mickey Mouse heads. There's hearts. There's circles. There's snowflakes. And then I got some like patriotic ones as well, but obviously this month got away from me, so I didn't do as many as I had planned. I don't have any orange. I need to pop orange in there. There's another one. So Mark's just taking his flashlight to it. So we have one more donut. And then just spread it around. It's super easy. Like, I never expected it to be this easy, but it really does add just a little something extra. And that, will you show them in that, open up that cupboard? And I think it's, I don't know if it's right on top.
What?
It's, I did that spider project. It's on like a canvas. Might be on the, oh, it's right there on top, very top.
Back here.
Yeah. They're in my Amazon link.
Still don't see it.
Oh, I swear I saw it up there.
The blue thing is paper or something.
Oh, maybe it's on the other side then.
No, there it is.
So we did this. This is actually a new transfer that's coming out, but it's the same thing. And she called it relief technique, but we took the resin and we did the same thing with like that tip of a paintbrush. And we did the resin like on all the, like the moon and all that. And that's so cute. I know, I love the Dunkin' projects. So that's another like way to use the resin. I'm super excited for this release to come out. There's so much good stuff coming. So again, just hold the flashlight over it for, 2 to 4 minutes depending. Just kind of feel it.
Can I get this like sit overnight too?
Yeah. But because I'm going to glue it on the
No, I
ground.
know.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. You could let it just sit. But. Or no, it's UV light, so it has to have some kind of a light.
Oh.
That's why it says sun.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So cute. I need just a little bit more over here. There we go. Hi, Mary. I know. I'm glad to be back too. It's always like we have a blast. Like we really do. Like our team is literally the best. It's so much fun. But then it's always nice to get home. I love my team though. We always have so much fun together. There we go. Look how cute.
Last couple probably will be 100% cured.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, try resin. It's a lot easier than I expected. Like I said, I just kept putting it off and putting it off. I still want to play with like our molds and the other resin. That's just the resin that just has to sit and cure, but either way. Lisa Dolan, you're gonna go in the Sunday Fun Day baskets. Thank you for commenting. We're almost done. We just gotta make it. Oh, I almost put that in the water bowl of the basket. Anyway, let me start gluing these down. So we're just gonna take our tacky glue. We already glued down probably on my way. Now we're just gonna glue down these letters. I already have my glue gun on. I'm going to use this line right here to make sure that these are nice and straight. Are we still doing color of the month? Yes, but it's sold out already for this month. I do have some extra if you guys didn't get it. It was Majesty. What do you guys think? By the way, tomorrow that'll be we'll have a new color. So what are your thoughts? What do you think it's gonna be? I was hoping mine would be at the post office, but it wasn't. I don't know if they forgot to send it because of ChalkCon.
Probably.
I messaged and asked, but I haven't heard.
It's almost going on.
Yeah. Just gluing all these down. Yeah, what do you guys think? Next month's color of the month will be. We had like a bluish purple this past month.
It's pretty.
Before that, it was Ever After, which was an ink. I don't know. I'm curious to see what it'll be. Come out with a few new resin molds. I'm sure they will. They just came out with a bunch of new ones
They're still pretty new with the
in the
resin.
spring. Yeah, so I'm sure they will. We got the bookmarks and stuff like that. Oh, I think I know what you meant. I thought you meant, you're talking about to make it interchangeable on this. I thought you were talking about a way to make the one cup interchangeable. Is that what you were talking about, was to make it interchangeable on there? Yes, you could use Velcro and switch it out if that's what you were talking about. And actually, I think I'm probably just going to use glue dots because that way I can take a picture of both.
Right.
But I was thinking something completely different, that you were like trying to, you guys wanted us to make the cup somehow interchangeable, and I was like, I don't know about that. I think I know what you meant now. Something for fall. You think it's a rust color? I wish. I loved rust. That was like one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm going to use glue dots, but you could also use Velcro. But I'm just going to use the glue dots to make sure I put this on here for now. That way I can just pull it off. Yeah, the whole entire time I'm over here thinking, what are they talking about Velcro to make the cup? Yeah, you guys had me like baffled. I know, I hope it's a fall color. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be green? I don't know, because we just had a green. Maybe.
It was ink though.
It was ink, yeah, that's true. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of put this on here at an angle with my glue dots.
It's gonna be a different brown color.
I think.
I already know.
Mark already knows. All right. Get this on here. That's okay, Lisa. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. I put that there and I didn't want it there. I wanted it down here. Yeah, you could definitely make it interchangeable. You would just have to buy both, obviously. But again, I'm just using glue dots for right now. What did they think about Sweet Pea? Well, they didn't, like, we just take stuff and, like, make recommendations, and then our product developments, I don't know her title, she, like, takes everything back and looks at it, and then decides, like, we, like, talk about it at leadership, if that makes sense. So they didn't really say anything, but I did show the CEO, I said, I want this as a color, and she's like, okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I don't know if they're 100% these ones, but what order?
As long as they're mostly,
Yeah, they're fine for putting them on.
okay, yeah. I'm gonna do one pink, and then doesn't matter after that. Like, it'll go pink, you know what I mean. Oh, thanks, Darcy. So now we're gonna glue down our donuts. Actually, I should have figured out my spacing first.
Well, glue too.
So it's gonna go. I'm gonna have one facing this direction. I think that's good. Oh, this is so cute. You guys, look how cute this is. Taking your mom to the doctor. Good luck. I hope everything goes well. Oh, this is adorable. I love this. What do you guys think of the resin? It just gives it like a little something extra, right? That's so stinking cute. So there's that. That's adorable. We're not quite done. I'm just gonna make a simple bow for the top. So as I mentioned, I have this ribbon, which is in my Amazon link, and then I just have some orange. And I feel like I need like a brown of some kind. I have some brown velvet. Maybe I'll use that. Like a dark brown velvet. We're just gonna do a real simple kind of bow here. Isn't it so cute? I love it. Okay, so what kind of a bow do I want for this? Thinking it through here. Are my fabric scissors? Yeah, so the ribbon and the scissor, or the ribbon and the sprinkles are in my Amazon link. So I'm just gonna cut this, and I'm just gonna kind of go like this. We're gonna do like a really simple kind of bow like that. And I think I'm just gonna use just some twine. I have some twine right here we'll use. For color of the month, I would like a golden piece or an ink. Oh, that would be pretty, marigold. What color did I use for the chocolate donut? Espresso. Do you wanna go start the grill, Mark? So I can grill quick before I have to leave.
What we?
I was gonna make potatoes, but I guess just throw French fries in because it's already 4:20 and I gotta have something there at
Is it
6.
really?
Yes.
I was looking, it was 3:30. Been that long already?
Yeah.
Alright, everything's cleaned up.
Okay, thank you. Mark's
All
on
right,
his way
guys.
out.
Have a good night. We will see you tomorrow, July 1st.
July 1st. Alright, so same thing. If you guys didn't see what I did, it's literally just like I make a little loop. Super simple. Make a little loop and then go in the center like so, and then that'll go like on the top of it. I might trim it down a little bit, but where did that go? Isn't it so cute? I love it. I think it's precious. Alright, so there's that one. And then I just grabbed the brown out. I love it too. Thank you so much. And then we'll do the same thing with this. Just do a simple little, just get a little bit smaller as we go. Every Dunkin' needs this in their store. You tell them. You know how many Dunkins there are? We'd be busy. We'd be making a lot of rounds, wouldn't we? Just a few. Make it look so easy. Aw, well, I promise you, like, I say this all the time, but I was not super crafty prior to chalk. I really wasn't. Like, I never thought of myself as a crafty person. Chalk definitely, like, made me get out of my comfort zone and, like, try things. You know what I mean? Like, but I was not, like, a super crafty person. So, I don't know. Like, it's just something that I don't know. It was like unlocking something, I guess. Isn't it so cute? I am going to take another little piece of my espresso just to cover this because I don't love the look of the twine, but I'm just going to take it and just kind of glue it around here. I have my glue gun on, but really though, like, you do not have to be a super crafty individual to do chalk. Like, you really don't. Like, obviously, like, you know, we did some resin, but it was super simple. Like, it's nothing like super complicated, so it's definitely something that you guys can do. Welcome, Erin. My middle name's Erin. My grandmother named me, she gave me my middle name for one of the girls that was on Happy Days. Don't ask me, but my grandma must have liked her, so that's why my middle name's Erin. Alright, so there is the middle piece. I'm going to trim off these, and I'm just going to, I think it'll be easier just to glue them together. Yes, you will love this group. Like I said, join our perks program. You can get 30% off everything, and then you can join our club today. Today's the last day to get the club transfer. At the end, I'll show you guys all the projects we did with this month's club, and I'll show you guys next month's club. So now I'm just going to put these together. I gotta trim this end right here. You love Happy Days? Yeah. Which direction do I need this to go? Like this? I've grilled, like, I don't even know how many times already since it's been warm, and I'm like waiting for the propane to run out, and it hasn't yet, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen here soon. Watch it be tonight. Anyway, we're gonna glue this piece to this piece. And this is all wired, so I can, play with it, do what I need to do. My computer just either died or went to sleep. There we go. Erin Moran, was that her name? Yeah. I just know my grandma liked her. So that's where my middle name came from. And then my mom, of course, gave me Brittany, and at the time it wasn't super popular. I'm gonna trim these down a little bit. But I graduated with I don't know if it was 8 or 9 other Brittany's. There was a lot of us. So it was popular. Isn't it a fun idea? I know, but it looks like it could be donuts too, right? Like it doesn't have to be ice cream, but it is the ice cream ribbon. That's where it came from. And we'll glue this on here. She played Joni. Well, there you go. I'm named for Joni. If you could get one employee in every Dunkin' to join Perks or Club. Oh my gosh, right? That would be a Christmas miracle, Katie. I wish. I wish. All right. I'm going to trim down this a little bit too. Just make it a little bit shorter on each one. Sophie's playing basketball. See, Mark's out there playing with her. Nope, just Sophie. Last night they were out playing and she beat him. All right, so I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. It's going to kind of cover that, but I can kind of curl it up a little bit. Let me turn it my way so I can look at the situation here. One thing my friend Teresa taught me, she takes a pencil or something and just kind of curls if it's too long rather than cutting it off, and it gives it a little bit of a different look, which I kind of liked. So I've been kind of going with that on certain projects. You'll recruit them by showing this project. Do it, girl. Although if they work at Dunkin', they probably really don't like Dunkin'. I don't know. I just have a feeling. This one's not going to do that because it's different. It's not wired, but the other ones I can do it with. Just kind of curl it up a little bit. I know, usually they're, short on staff and they're, complaining that somebody called off, or, so they probably would be like, that's the last thing I want is a darn Dunkin' donut, Dunkin' donut round, whatever I'm trying to say. All right, I think that's adorable. I'm just gonna glue this right here at the top. It is gonna cover a little bit of my donuts, but that's okay. And you can staple it down, do whatever you wanna do. I prefer to hot glue mine. I had somebody one time acted like I was insane because I was gluing it rather than using a stapler. But listen, you do you. There's not a right or wrong way to craft, right? There's not rules. You do you. So then we'll just kind of fluff it up a little bit. I like how it looks with the curled ribbon on there. It's cute. That's adorable. What do you guys think? Let me fix this part right here. So cute. These are just glued out down again so I could switch it out with the ice, but isn't this so cute? Christmas is less than 6 months away. Don't say that. I love Christmas, but what do you guys think? Hit the heart button. I think this turned out so stinking cute. I love it. What do we think? Cute, right? And like I said, we can switch it out for the iced coffee because I just glued out of that down. So you guys can choose either or. And again, today's the last day to get this month's club. So if you guys are interested, comment Dunkin'. Let me show you guys all the projects we did with this month's club. So we did this one. We did a patriotic. You get this surface. We just used popsicle sticks to glue the twine. But it says stars, stripes, and sprinkles. So we did that one. We did this one. And then we did this one, which I'm not sure which one's my favorite now. I love this one, but I also love this one. This is the donut stand we did. So we did those 3. Tell me what your favorite is. I think they're super cute. I love the colors on this one, but I also love the colors on that one. So those are the 3 projects we did. Let me show you guys next month's club. So if you join today, you'll get this month's, and then next month you'll get this one, which is called Vegetable Garden. I had to think a little bit outside the box with this one, but it's fun. There's some different vegetables on here, and they're really cute looking. And then you get this tote Market Tote July Club Couture. And then the colors, you actually get ink because once you keep that ink, it's permanent. You can wash and dry it like normal. So the colors are Berry, Cadet, and Ocean Mist. And then you get the free mini squeegee with your shipment as well if you join for the first time. And like I said, we'll have new club cutouts tomorrow as well as a new craft box. Today is the last day to get this month's craft box, which is the Sweet Land of Liberty with the 4. Last day for the Etsy sale, so you can take 13% off everything, including what we just did, the barn, all that stuff. Or if you're a member with us, the club cutouts and the craft box, you guys know you get a little bit more off. So, and if you want to join, just comment Dunkin. Today's also the last day for the patriotic sale. Last day for club colors. A bunch of stuff's ending. So make sure you guys comment donuts and check your messenger. But I'm gonna go in and get dinner ready. Isn't it so cute, Erin? I know. I love me some Dunkin too. But yeah. I'm going to go get dinner ready and take Sophie to basketball open gym. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be live in the VIP group. If you're not in our free VIP group, make sure you join because I will be going live in there going over all the promotions for next month. You guys can come ask questions. You'll be entered in for some happy mail, all that good stuff. So we'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.